That should start working any second now. Any second, he says, really hopefully that things will magically start working and things will... I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm back in here for my irregularly updated program of me playing this Eradicator game. And it's time to sort of delve into the Nether. I'm going to try and find blazes. At some point. Ouch. Do I have enough to deal with blazes? Yeah, probably not. Oops. Where am I going? No, not that way. No, not that way. Alright. Load up on stuff. Okay. Dump that in there. Do I need this? Any of this other stuff? Probably not. Do I need some bread? Do I have any other food? Oh my god, I could starve to death. Well, that's typical. Great, I've got some of this. I'm going to cobble with me because cobble is always the greatest material ever. Anybody who says otherwise doesn't love cobble enough. No, wood blocks. Wood blocks are kind of useful. And this should be the food stores. Yes, I have such hundreds of food. Oh, yeah, as you might be able to hear, my voice is completely rabbited. It's deeply unfortunate, but yes, plague does that to you. Alright, whoops, yeah, I can stay there. Run to the hills. Let's see if I can find at least some outcrop of blazing. I don't like this place. What's up there? Didn't miss that before. Did I go that way? No, I haven't been that way. Oh great, I can fall to my death or not fall to my death. Alright. Tree capitator would be useful at this point. Okay, random light source leads to nothing. That's so exciting. Let's axe. Sounds like Tinkerbell's in the distance. Yeah. Why am I getting all the luckless? Let's get to the top of this thing before I or food for that matter. Survivor count to 0. Subscriber count, that's the word. Oh, well, that's lucky. This is the random direction I happen to be facing method of digging. God, I'm starting to get sunlight on the back of the screen. Makes it at least I haven't fallen apart yet. That's always a positive sign. Now, normally with these things I try and talk about something at random. Say, the pipeline hack in the US. Ransomware, wonderful stuff. Just don't be the victim of it. Back up your system. Hardware. This is why you always back up your stuff, because something will go wrong. I have far too much stuff. That's like stacks of too much. When do I get back? Oh, wait a minute. That's the top of the thingy. I can't get past here. Oh, bugger. Oh, so much for this adventure. Misadventure, I suppose. Run! I don't want to die! Damn. Died. Again. And I lost all my cool funky stuff. Well, I suppose that's the fun part of it, not? Do I go back and get it? I had such lack of diamonds. Yeah. I thought I had iron. I put iron in here. It should end up in here. Am I missing something? I'm missing the zombie walking around trying to kill me. Run away. Oh god. Where are these bloody guys who are meant to help me? Save me from my own stupidity. Oh, this is taking too long. There's two of them. Great. I thought there were meant to be guys around here who were meant to save me. Help! Help! Iron golems! Don't let me die! No, not going that way. There's something horrible there. I'm going to jump out of your way and run this way. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, there's monsters nearby. And they're killing me. Oh, buggery. Oh, well, hopefully that gets rid of the worst of it. Oh, this doesn't. Oh, just kill me. Grr. And there's no iron golems about, which is really crazy. I wonder if that little icon of means I fancy for the dead. Oh, so much for the funness of game. What happened to iron? I thought I had iron. Oh, I suppose I'll have to make do with, I don't know, some of that. Oh, now I get it. Great. This is going to be fun. TM. Alright, let's see if I've got anything waiting for me in the Nether. Except a large-scale disappointment. Oh god, let's just do this. I'm only leveling up like it really matters. This way. I wonder how close I got to here before I actually died. Well, I've picked up something. Maybe a bad case of death. There it is. Do I go Now I'm feeling paranoid. Okay. Well, at least I get something back. Even if it's just the disappointment of everybody who's watching this stream. Hopefully that's something. I almost made it back. I really don't need this stuff. Let's just kit up as best I can. This is the non-talking part. I feel like I'm missing something. Decent whack of armor, I suppose. Do I have any food? Yay! And I'm throwing away gold like it's unimportant. Alright, now I have to hide here in the darkness while I sip my cup of tea for the next thing. I think everything I wanted to keep is gone. Well, I know this is a dead end, so I'm not going back this way. I feel like little bunny foo-foo getting bopped on the head. So, anyhow. And I need to repair the pig. Well, this was mildly entertaining and somewhat death-inducing. Uh-oh. Oh no, this was the I found gold and dug it out little piece that I did. And this is the... Ouch. Ah, I recognize this. This is where I don't want to be. I need to get away from this and find somewhere more interesting. Sadly, this is all I've got. Although that did lead somewhere. But I don't think it was particularly interesting. I'm going to need a lot more food. I'm going to do this. I thought I found some sort of precipice. Place where I could stand and stare out across the wilderness. But no. Yeah. So, anyhow, the interesting thing from this week is the hack that occurred. Well, I don't want to call it a hack because it was really just a bit of ransomware. You know, somebody got fooled, really, into allowing ransomware to run on their system from, mind you, is nothing to big problems. I need to find more diamonds. I think this is the thing. And I can't do much more of that here in the Nether. Alright, so anyhow, I'm going to go this way and then I'm going to try and get to ground zero. At least I'm not completely dead now. Just mostly dead. Now you show up. God, they're useless. And random bones. What do I use bone for again? Nothing. Okay. I really have to question why I'm doing this place, because there's got to be more productive locations with which to thing. Maybe I should put another nether portal. That will make life easier. Great, I have a heap of nether quartz. I have 1 ender pearl, and the reason I want to go into the thing is to get the blaze rods for the ender pearls, of which I have 1. This plan is not working for me. Anyhow. Yes, this plan for me. A classic song from the 80s, sung in French. Nigh on incomprehensible. No, I want to keep those. But that's what it's about. I have absolutely no reserves. Don't know what I'm going to use the nether quartz for. Can't really use it for much. I need to get more food. This is the one thing I'm short on. Excuse me. Another ender pearl. My diamonds. Normally I just go off and make shiny things. But that didn't work. $18. That is precisely $2. I'm at a complete loss of what to do next. What I really need to do is delve the deep. Alright, let's dump all the stuff that I don't need. And I'm going to go down here. I should activate cheat codes so I can see this stuff. Oh, that needs to be off. That needs to be there. And I need a book of mending. Still don't have my mending book. Which of course is the problem because everything breaks. I'm breaking one infinity. Shears can stay away. Don't you hate at that point where your brain just goes blank? And you can't really think of anything because your brain is blank. Alright. See, down here is kind of a dull space because... But I want to go that way. And I've got, like... I feel picked on. But I need things to make things to get the pick. Oh, God and Bennett. Gonna need a couple of spares. Where to put the iron? Actually, that might work. Slain by Husk. Husk of what? Oh, Husk of the Dead. Probably related to Shaun. If you haven't seen that movie, probably don't. Now I need to combine those two, and I need levels to do it. Joy. Do I need a magic axe? I got nothing to trade with, so... I need 5 levels, great, it's probably just easiest to pick a direction and go. Because the relevancy is not. F3 of level depth. Yeah, 12 deep. That's good enough for me. Really, it just doesn't matter. 13, that's 12, that's 11. Now the exciting of mining this. Yes, I don't see the gold there. It's okay. And I'll have more cobble than I'll never need. To think, once, many years ago, I built myself a cobble generator so I could have all the cobble I would ever need. Oh, that did not get much use at all. I keep thinking back to this ransomware attack. Is the best way of describing it. The idea of the attack is actually really, really simple. I encrypt your computer. You give me money to unencrypt it. If you don't give me money, I don't unencrypt it. Now, of course, the value of this is purely how much do you value your system. So having a decent backup is always a good idea. But a lot of people don't practice good backup stuff. I'm not going to say most people are fools, but their fate is their own. I mean, there's also the thing of like how long does the ransomware sit there before it goes off? Because if it's sitting in the background, you're not going to know. This is why having a discrete set of what they call rolling backups is actually a really, really good idea. So, a place I used to work, they had 5, basically. They would run one a month. They'd run one a week. And the weekly one would be everything. And that was usually done at the end of the week. But then, they would set it up so that every day there would be a partial backup of any changes that had happened. That way, stuff's thing. I mean, look, if you think about it, right? If you're an artist, what if you lost everything you created? Or, lost access to everything you had. Like, suddenly you couldn't get your Steam library or whatever. Whatever it is appropriate for what you value. And so this is where the challenge becomes to basically make sure that you're covered. And this is going to refund my building enterprises. So, it's... I mean, IT is perceived as completely useless until you realise that nobody can really function without it these days. I'm trying to think of good examples while I ramble on here. But that's the thing. It's like, well, most people just don't care. But what you don't realise is, okay, do what you need to do for homeschool, work, whatever, but do it without a computer. See how much more difficult it is. Like, I don't know, go buy a record. Sorry, no, not a record. Go get music. That's a better example. Because without a computer to download and store the music, all of a sudden you're going to have to find some sort of other storage medium to contain said music, be it vinyl, cassette tape or whatever, which requires additional computer hardware, or not computer, sorry, hardware, electrical goods, to store said stuff. And then all of a sudden you go, well, okay, I'm going to have to buy that and buy this, and suddenly the price goes up. So what computers allow us to do, and it's been a very subtle thing over the last 20, 30 years, I suppose, is that everything we rely on has moved digital. And that digital thing has become more and more, we've become more dependent on the technology and how it all works. So, as a result, suddenly switch away from that to be able to do things like if power goes out and we can't use the computers, imagine doing all the bank transactions by hand. Like, you know, we're talking millions and millions of transactions per day done by hand. You know, because people don't really trust each other anymore, sadly enough. So, you know, you've got to verify that the transaction has happened legitimately, etc., etc. And there are just computers, the technology that solves all these problems. Creates hundreds and hundreds of more problems. Hundreds and hundreds of more problems. That's not really English. But you get the idea that, you know, computers do allow us to do so much more. However, I'm going to just knock out those blocks. You know, the upshot is that we have to then deal with these scale of problems, because you need a computer to do stuff, basically, and it's not possible to do it without a computer these days, or at least people are forgetting, because yeah, everybody's so used to using a computer that, you know, there are certain ways that things were done that people don't consider anymore. And normally with lava blobs like that, and sometimes the old ways are actually worth considering. I mean, if you look at a game like Minecraft, this is digital Lego. Really, if you break it down and reduce it to its simplest possible idea, I'm basically playing with Lego and you're watching me play with Lego. It's amazing, isn't it? That Lego can be such fun. Then of course you look at a game like The Sims. The Sims is a digital doll's house. Any first-person shooter could basically be reduced to the old run around and be silly game called Cowboys and Indians, or pick your appropriate cops and robbers, or any sort of appropriate conflict-based thingy of us versus them. Yeah, and that's the thing. When you reduce it down, what is the game we are playing? The game we're playing is actually really, really simple. Excuse me, hiccups. Strike again. And again. God, I'm going to have to dig a long way to get enough resources to deal with this stuff, and I haven't found any diamonds yet. Probably time to hook back and start up a bit of a more in-depth search. Well, at least I've got plenty of iron. Oh, I'm running out of space. Alright, I'm not going to hit water. Yeah, wonderful. Alright, 2 over. Let's start heading back. So yeah, I mean, when you reduce it down, every game has this, what they call game cycle. It's a very simple idea. Thing you do to have fun. And then of course, I hit diamonds. Diamonds is fun. These here, these are not diamonds. Those are diamonds. Oh shit. That didn't work. Okay, now I'm not having fun. Because I am suspicious. Yeah, very suspicious now of that. Okay, well, let's see if we can do this thing. Nope, can't do it. Can I stand over the lava and do this? Yes, I can. perfect, but at least it's an improvement. No diamonds, yes. Alright, this looks almost like a 4x4 block. Sorry, a big block of number by number, whatever that number may be. There. So if I do this, yay. Oh, this is going to end up with a lot of junky cobble kicking around. That time I got back to here. Well, I can still pick up the white poop stone as my friend refers to it as. He doesn't like dolerite. Is it dolerite? Now I've forgotten. Yeah, dolerite. It's like the Dolerite Club. Wait, no, that was an advertising campaign for, oh, Schmeg. I'm going all over the place at the moment. Yeah, I reached level 10, for what it's worth. Okay, run, forest. Another sip of tea. Okay. Hey, great, people aren't watching this. Even better. Oh, some stuff I didn't get earlier. So exciting. Now back up to where I dropped my non-existent forge, because I forgot to make one down here. So let's deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably want to add that over there. Alright. And then let's knock out a corner. Not like there's much going on in this sector of space. So I want one for there, one for there, and I want that in there, and that in there. Well, that's a good start. And I also need some more storage. So, that can stay, that can stay, that. That should give me a little bit of space to do stuff. Gonna need food. Anyhow. Where was I? That way. Tearing along. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that most of your computer hackery kind of stuff is actually what they call social engineering. You trick somebody into doing what you want them to do. I know it's not rocket science, and it's not amazing revelations of the IT nature, but hey, it's human nature, and that's what it all boils down to. More coal. Yay. Potatoes. Yes, potatoes, Overlord. can't type at the moment because I'm too busy playing Minecraft, but you get the idea. Oops. Yes, that's just perfect to spawn more zombies. Yes, potatoes. The new operating system by GLaDOS. Diamonds, brilliant! I should have done this sooner. The problem is I'm just too lazy. Why do I get the sense this is going down to unhappy space? Let's get rid of that for that, because cobble is the most disposable thing. As I mentioned, my wonderful cobble generator earlier was completely useless. Lo and behold, nothing came of it. Perfect. Alright, I'm seeming to be building a reasonable supply of diamonds now. That's kind of nice. Coal is just a bonus. It allows me to melt more things. Mind you, I should pull my finger out and do what I was planning on doing, which was build a Minecraft server. But, yeah. Network topology being what it is, I've got to get things communicating to other things and they're not willing to play nice. So I'm going to have to wait until I can get more RTFM. I mean, this is a thing in IT, RTFM. If you don't know what it means, please don't post it to the comments because, gee whiz, we don't want people knowing what it actually means. I mean, in short, it's read the manual. Or read the fracking manual for the PG rating to be maintained here in YouTube land. But, you know, I mean, all code is sensibleness. Anyhow. Oops, that sounds like lava boiling. Where was I? When you look at a service like YouTube, it's a wonderful, you know, the technology underlying YouTube, everybody knows how to do it these days. It's not that complicated. The thing that they have going for them, again, is this human factor. This human factor of everybody using it. Everybody's in the same place on the same page. I mean, this is why Facebook has an empire, because we, like good little guinea pigs, are happy to be experimented on. I wonder when I'm going to hit the far end and get back to my start. Probably not. And how many diamonds do I really need? I probably need more torches, actually. I mean, to me, I look at this is a boring part of Minecraft, and this is the bit everybody seems to skip over and stuff. But, you know, part of you actually needs to engage in boredom. That's the one. Because, you know, if everything's all a go-go and super exciting, you're too busy having fun and not delving into the parts of the brain where skills are made. Because when you're bored, you go, oh, what if I could do such and such? I wonder how I would do such and such. You know, like, have I made it back to my start point in Minecraft? Can I actually see anymore? No, not really. You know, and so you engage in this cycle of boredom. And then, you know, you discover new and interesting things as a result of it. iron everywhere. Iron a go-go. That's where I'm digging out. That's where I'm not digging out. Okay. Whoops. Let's put something under that. That point. Good. Yes, I'll sort it out of the wall. As long as I don't get that weird little sizzling sound, I'm happy. But I get that. Which I suppose is even better. Don't stand over there. I know how I pilot this stuff in Minecraft. If I don't do those little blocks above the thing, I will accidentally walk into it because I am that kind of person. Thought and planning is a nice concept. It's nice in theory. I don't notice it happening too often. Okay. I'm just going to lay this here so I can then do this. I've got to have been back to the start by now. I've probably just passed it knowing me. Should do something out of redstone actually. Let's head back and see what I've missed. And the good thing is my whoops. My stuff should have forged out by now. Smelted, that's the word. Okay, and also need to create a backstop before my thing runs out again. I need a thing of mending, I desperately do. Okay, I'll stop it here. That way. Oh, alright. Gee, that's lucky. If I just head over a heap of blocks, I should be fine. Minecraft, the game where you end up dying all these very ignoramus ways for your own foolishness because you forgot to do a thing or another thing, and then suddenly you're dead or burning to death or have fallen from a great height and you realize, I made a mistake. Alright, that should be enough for now. That's now on red. I don't want to lose my pick. So do that. Head back topside. La da 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 da. Okay. I mean, the funny thing about the hack in the oil pipeline was the hackers then go, "Oh, sorry guys, we stuffed up." And, yeah, sure they did. But it's also the nature of business these days that lowly little plebs like ourselves who have to deal with this whole industry have to then find ways of dealing with it. That's say it in a nice, succinct kind of way. Oh wait, I don't. Not enough, okay. Okay, 31 diamond though, that's kind of nice. Now, I only have an iron chest plate. I think I need iron gear. That would be nice. And I can swap iron for magic rock. Emeralds. Because emeralds are nice. And I've played for nigh on an hour now, or it seems like a forever. Okay. Oops. Yes, I'm still a chicken. Get over it, people. Take the fancy stone upstairs, leave the unfancy stone downstairs, take my eggs. I wonder if I can make a cake. Now I'm going to do the crazy thing of actually sorting this stuff. Done. I will undoubtedly dig up more of these fossils. No, I don't need to. Oh, come on, hurry up, I'm bored. Yes, very bored. So bored, I'm gonna spider hunt. Well, I call it spider hunt, but really, I mean, come on. They're in a pit. They're not gonna be doing too much. Oh. I'll just hang around here for 5 minutes. I could even walk away at this point and come back later. I will not be killing spiders with my sword. Sorry, with my pig. Poor little spiders. They die so much. But that's okay. I don't mind. I do mind sort of poisoning myself with stuff. They do get themselves stuck up there, don't they? Too much string and experience. Anyhow, that's enough for now. Let's head back. More cobble, not cobble. La-da-da-da-da. Back to the start. Spring bump. And see, yes, I've got enough here to run upstairs. I probably need to head to the other village, load up on stuff, and do some farming. Oh, it's night time. Excuse me. Yes, I know. I kick poor villagers. Monument to me. Cam DM. Well, I don't know how to build a monument to you, Cam. I suspect it should be a giant bard-like thing, but you know, what are you saying? Suffer in silence, said Brigadier General Holmes. We'll change your name to Smith or Jones. Learn to live with all the death threats, the big bananas and the racist jokes. Oh, that did something. If I do this, I'll get more of this stuff. He's out. I need an armor smith. Do I have an armor here? No, you're chicken. You're random rocks. Okay, well, that's good. No. Stone. All I need to do is just throw stone. This is almost crazy. How much stone do I have here? I have those two. And I've left all the other stone downstairs. Okay, well, yeah, such is life, I suppose. Okay, stone. And I'm pretty much done. Alright, dumping the andesite and that stuff. Alright, I have 31 and I have... Oh, God. Well, I'm out of iron. But that was almost beneficial. Do I really want a pair of shears? I'm not even sure what sheep people give you. I don't even know what to call them, sheep people. Oh, I should have brought those up to get more of those things. Oh. Feathers. No, I'm not getting enough feathers. I don't have a feather generator. A book of infinity and beyond. A book of protection. Yes, right. Another book of protection. Not so great. Oh my god. This guy's done. This guy, not so great. Where did all that stuff? I need someone who can make me armor. Now, an armorer would probably need some kind of forge, one would suspect. Alright, we're thinking about it. Oh! Glass! Glass I can do. And glass is a great source of emeralds. Let's just drop those there. And I have all this sandstone, but no, I say glass. I thought I had glass somewhere. This is the start, and that is the continuation. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. Boom. Alright, let's go milk the system for all it's worth. Nothing yet. Okay. You want glass as well. So let's trade in. Yay. God, this is kind of like the easy way. I can get maps, which not much use. But anyhow. I suppose I better talk to one of these guys and try and up the level. I'm going to need books. And to get books I need cows. Oh, fiddlesticks. Alright, I'm going to have to go look this up online, but anvil does not give me a forge guy, so it's a something? I don't know. They don't love me. Should save the dogs and get a puppy dog. All this random stone that I'm really not using. I should take the precious stone and put that somewhere else. somewhere well hidden, not obvious. I know, underground. I'll just place it. Oh. Wait a minute. Quartz blocks. Means, you know, might as well store it somehow. I got feathers, I got string. What else do I need? Probably a good pair of dancing shoes, I suspect. Now, I needed string. This guy down the end, I suspect. Don't set him on fire, that's a bad idea. Hey, my friend. Oh, leather worker. I don't want leather. Anyway, I probably should stop playing this before I get completely distracted for an entire day. Efficiency, fortune, efficiency. I don't actually sure what an axe with silk touch is actually worth. I'm gonna get Master Toolsmith. Well, Master Toolsmith. It's now 2 and 2. I don't need to get another. I might just purchase one of those. 3 and 5. Oh god. And why don't we just buy some useless? Oh, I can't buy useless books because ARG is the word for it. I also need to. I need an armor smith. Which time to stop. I'm bored. Hello, kitten. Alright. Yeah. I know what I need to be doing. Magic box. Block. Whoops. Block holder. Not that. Probably this one. That's boring. That's boring. That's other stuff. Anyhow, it's getting confusing. And these two. Go talk to my string merchant. Okay. Yeah. Arrows of speed. Okay, I'm not too sure the greatness of that. Or a bow and broken. Sheepwood. Well, that's a lot of diamonds that I need to think, but I need... yeah, I need stuff. Can't get stuff, and it's going to take me some time. Alright, well, barring a small act of death. Yeah. I seem to have recovered. Oh, books. Kind of spend my money. Where did I put the money? No food. Or am I just going to start dying? Alright, I'm now out of food, so I'm going to have to start having food. That is a librarian with a pretty book. This, on the other hand, somehow just 18. Same distance for 18. Well, I can't afford to buy his book. Or I could just start giving them lots of paper. Great, I'm pretty much out. Well, that seemed like a very pointless activity. So, what? Oh, somebody's up to stuff. I have dying things. Well, I'm going to put together some armor protection. Where are these dying things? My experience, not yours. This terrifying thing, of course, is I've seen players charge at the line. The swarm of rats in Dungeons & Dragons, screaming, "Come to me, sweet experience points!" As the paladin in full plate armor then proceeds to belly flop the entire swarm of rats. Well, at least that's something. I'm going to leave that in here in my spare stash, just in case I happen to die again, which, you know, I say happen to, but we all know I'm going to. Alright. Enough diamond gear to at least live for a bit longer. And where do the rest of the diamonds are? Yeah, in my shed. I should go through and label all these. It's challenging, tempting. I thought I had a case somewhere. I need to build a library. That was one of the things I'm going to try and do. Okay. Add to the library. I know it's not much of a library, and I'm not doing anything with it at the moment. But now, I am the Emerald Chicken. Haha. Anyhow, I'm done. Enjoy the rest of your day. I've got things I need to do and sort out. So I'm going to stand about here, ready to delve below. Oh wait, I'm going to need food. Alright, I'll be ready to farm of all the exciting things. Anyhow, till next time.